For those persons who are interested, who are nurses that are living outside of the US and you are interested in migrating to the United States, there are a few things that I'm going to tell you that you need to do before coming.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Hey, good morning, my YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are here for the first time, I thank you so much for finding my channel. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, I tell you. Like the video as well, share it. It doesn't cost anything at all. And also for my returning subscribers, I thank you all for coming. Thank you for sharing my journey with me and continue to support me. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so today I'm here with this little video. If you have watched my previous video, you would have known that I'm an RN that migrated from Jamaica to the US, and I've been working and living here for approximately 7 years. However, there are some things that I'm going to say for those persons who are interested, who are nurses that are living outside of the US and you are interested in migrating to the United States. There are a few things that I'm going to tell you that you need to do before coming. All right, so first, make sure you do your research properly. There are several companies out there that are recruiting nurses. You have to make sure you do your research properly, see what they're offering. Make sure you know if they're a traveling nurse company, because some of them might be travel nurse company and they will recruit you here as nurses. When you come, you are going to be moving around from time to time, every 3 months or even less. They will try to send you to a different area. And especially if you're somebody that has a family, you are married and have children, that's not going to work for you. So make sure that you are sure of the company that you are signing up with, that they're not a travel nurse company. And also, whenever you research, not just look at the review on the company's website. It would be good if you know it's anybody who has traveled with that company, so you can actually talk to them to get the first-hand knowledge of what it is like. Every company has their pros and cons. No company is perfect, but you need to make sure you do your research to see which one is best for you and your family. Secondly, make sure you're coming to this country with an open mind. Don't come with preconceived ideas, because if you do that, you are going to be disappointed. You're going to probably be stressed out. You're going to probably be depressed. So make sure you come, have an open mind. It's not that you're going to accept anything, but make sure you're not closed-minded and say that, I didn't come to do this, or, I can't do this. Come with an open mind. If you are migrating from your country, you're going to a new country, a new culture, and things are going to be different from what you are used to. Things are going to be different from what you do in your country. So you have to be open-minded. All right. Also be flexible and adaptable to changes, because as I said, culturally, it might be a different culture from yours. It will be a different culture from yours. There might be similarities, but they're going to be different. For me, coming from Jamaica, I'm used to working 8-hour shift. So 5 8-hour shifts for the week. When I came to this country, I had to work 12-hour shifts. And where I used to work, we used to have, you work a month. So it's basically like a flexi thing. So you work a month on day, you work a month and afternoon, you work a month and night, or 2 months. The most you might work on one shift is probably 3 months. When I came here, you're either on days or you're either on nights. And it's not like you're going to work night this month and then you're going to work days next month. It's going to be for the period of time that you're working as a nurse at that facility. You're going to either be on nights or days, and it's 12-hour shift. So it was kind of challenging for me to adjust to 12-hour shifts, and being especially 12 hours a night, because I've been on night shift since I came here in 2017. I don't have a problem with it, but because the good thing about where I've worked so far is that they have, in scheduling is self-scheduling, so I can schedule myself the amount of days I want to work, so I can pace myself, so I can work certain amount of days and be off certain amount of days, so I'm rested. Because back in Jamaica, I really never liked night shift. My best shift was afternoon, 2 to 10. So when I came here and I had to adjust to nights, it was challenging at first, but as I say, I paced myself. So that is one thing. Make sure you are, you are flexible and you can adapt to changes, because you will have to do whichever shift, especially if you come through an agency. Sometimes you don't really have a preference of the shift, and sometimes it has to do with the facility and where they need the staff the most. So come with that flexibility and adaptability and the open mind. Also, another thing is to make sure that you have enough savings. Make sure once you start thinking about migrating to another country or to the US, make sure you start putting some money down. Try to save, because once you get here, you're gonna need a lot of money for stuff. Because first of all, you're gonna need an apartment. You're gonna need furniture. You're gonna need groceries, because remember, you're starting all over. You might have your own home in Jamaica, your own vehicle. You might sell them before you come. Especially, you might not sell the home, but you might sell the vehicle before you come. So when you come here, you're actually starting from scratch again. So make sure you have enough money to have those things implemented, because some of the areas, I tell you, that the agency place you, some of those areas are very remote, and you might not have public transportation. So you will have to have your own vehicle. You're not going to have anybody to take you to work, especially if you come here as a single person and you don't have family support. So it's not like before you come here, the agency will give you a choice to choose the state that you want to go. And you might say, okay, I have family in Florida, I have family in Georgia, I have family in New York, wherever. So I'm going to choose those states. And yes, they'll give you the opportunity to choose, but the reality is it's not necessarily gonna be that way. You're not necessarily gonna get the state that you choose. They're gonna send you wherever the need is. And when I came, I went to a very remote state, which I'll tell you about in another video. But I'm just saying, make sure that you have enough funds to make sure that you're comfortable, because if you aren't, then you're gonna be stressed out. So that is one of the things to make sure you have. Second thing, make sure you have the other thing is make sure you have a valid driver's license. So I could drive before I came here. I had a driver's license. I was driving for years. But I know some persons who don't drive, can't drive. So if you're thinking of migrating, especially to the US, make sure you try to do your driving lessons, get a valid driver's license, so that when you get here, you're able to move around on your own. I have known nurses that never used to drive before, couldn't drive before, but once they started the process, they started doing their driver's lessons and they got their driver's license. Once you get here through the agency, you will also have driving lessons. Especially, I don't know about all the agencies, but the agency I came through, a part of our cultural transition was to do our driving lessons and to get our driver's license here. But it is great to make sure that you can drive from your country before, at least have some experience. Another thing, make sure that you fully understand the contract that you're signing. Thank God I didn't have any issues with my contract and my agency, but I've heard horror stories from my colleagues who came here through different agencies and have had issues with their contracts. So make sure that you go through your contract with a fine-tooth comb. If you fully don't understand all the clause, try to get a lawyer either in Jamaica or whichever country you're in, or if you can get a lawyer even in the US who understand those legal terms, because we're nurses and we probably don't understand all the legal terms. We know about our nursing terms and jargons, but if you don't understand all the legal things on your contract, it would be good to have a lawyer look it over to make sure that whatever you're signing to is actually something that is not going to come back and bite you. So make sure you know what you're putting your signature to, and make sure you hold them to the contract, because some of them I heard will want to change the contract in the middle. So when you get here, they want to change things. So make sure you know what you're signing to. Okay. Also, whenever you sign up with an agency and things are going, things are progressing, make sure that you are ready to migrate whenever they're ready for you to come. Because once you've gotten through everything, you've gotten your visa, you've gotten your date for you to come to the US, it would be good to make sure that you are ready. So you have in mind that, yes, I'm going to go this time. So you start tying up whatever business you need to tie up within your country, get things in order before you leave, and make sure that you're ready, because they've spent all this money, to get you here. And it would not be nice that whenever they're ready for you to come, you can't come because you don't have things on your end properly, put in place. So make sure that you have stuff in place. Make sure you start doing it. Don't wait for last minute, so you can actually be ready for them when they are ready for you. All right. And when you get here, as I said, just be prepared to be sent anywhere. My state that I came, when I got here, a matter of fact, when I was in Jamaica, I heard about the state from another colleague, because this was one of the states that she said she never wanted to be sent to. And that time when I heard, it was the first time I was hearing about this state. I've never heard about this state before, and even now that I'm here, I'm no longer living in that state, because once my contract was up, I stayed for a year and then I left. As I said, I'll tell you about that in another video. But when I came to where I'm at now, and I told persons where I was, they were like, where's that? Or their thing would be like, how did you get to that place? But then I would say to them, I had no choice. I had to go where I was sent. But it's all good. Your time will be up. So it doesn't matter where they send you. As I said, come with an open mind. If they send you to Timbuktu, as we say in Jamaica, you're gonna go. Go there. It's just 3 years or 6,000 something hours. It will be done one day, and once it's done, you can go to whichever state you choose. If you want to go do traveling nurses, if you want to go do travel nursing, whatever you want to do, you're not bounded by anybody. You're not a part of any organization. You don't have any contract. Your contract is done, so you can go wherever you want, do whatever you want to do. So those are a few things that I'm here to tell you, that those are some of the things that you need to have in mind, the back of your mind, before you migrate. There might be other things as well. If there's anything that you can think of that you need to ask me, put it down in the comments and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. So to all of you who are thinking of migrating and want to get to the US, you can do it. It's a great experience, especially if you have children. For you and your family, it's a great opportunity. So don't let anything or anyone deter you, because people will tell you all kind of negative things. People will tell you, I heard a lot of negative things before I came here. And if I had listened to some people, I would not be here. But everybody's experience is different. And not because somebody had it bad, that means you're going to have it bad. Not because somebody had it super great, that means you're going to have it super great. Everything you do in life and everywhere you go in life, there are challenges. You have to just make up in your mind that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. Rough times might come, but what happens if rough time come? You can still be in your country and rough time come. You might still be in your country and you're experiencing rough time, but you have to make up in your mind that whatever you want to achieve, it's not going to come easy. There are going to be ups, there are going to be downs, there are going to be good days, there are going to be bad days. You have to just know that you have a goal in mind and you're going to work toward achieving that goal. So don't let anybody deter you. Don't let anybody change your mind. It's a great experience. I've not had any bad experience since I've been here. Nothing is perfect, but compared to what some people say, I've not been through that. Because I came here with my family, had family support, and that is a great thing. But if you don't have family support, you can still have friends. You can form, bonds. I've made great friends since I came here, who are supportive. So, but not because you think that, you don't have a family or you're going to be alone. You can do it. You are strong. And once you have, as I say, a goal in mind and you're determined, you can make it. So don't give up on your dreams. Don't let anybody deter you. If this is what you want, go ahead and do it. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to have a lot more videos about my experience here. So if you're interested, stick around, stay with me, and I will give you the information that you need. Have a great day, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back and being a part of my journey. Bye.